Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of An Ordinary Review with PJ. Now multi-starrers were an in thing in Bollywood in the 80s and the 90s. Top actors coming together on the big screen was fun to watch, and their camaraderie was something that people would remember long after they would have seen the movie, and they would long for them to come back again together on the big screen. Slowly the concept faded away, and there was a rare thing to have two heroes or more in a single movie. We do have bits and pieces of that concept still alive through cameos, where we have one top star acting in a special appearance in the movie of another top star. But to have a multi-starrer with top heroines, and that to three of them, is a very, very bold move. I don't think so I remember any such movie where we have top three actresses working together in a single movie. And here we have the top performers, actresses of three different generations. There is Tabu, there is Kareena Kapoor and Kriti Sanon. All three of them are fabulous performers, and we have enjoyed their work immensely. And they have come together in this movie called Crew. And here's my review of the movie Crew. Crew is a comedy come heist movie, where all three of them, Tabu, Kareena Kapoor and Kriti Sanon, are crew members of this airline called Kohinoor Airlines. Tabu is shown as this person who is desperate to safeguard her PF account. The airline has not been paying salaries to its crew members, and she's wanting to withdraw her PF money and open a restaurant with her husband, played by Kapil Sharma, in Goa. Kapil Sharma plays her husband and he's running a cloud kitchen. Kareena Kapoor lives with her grandfather, played by Kulbhushan Kharbanda, and she wants to start her own company. She wants to be an entrepreneur, to start her own cosmetics company, and she needs money desperately. Kriti Sanon is shown as this trained pilot who has a license, but unfortunately she never got to get the pilot job, so she ended up taking the crew member's job. Now, speaking of the airline, well, the movie is taking a not so subtle take at a famous airline this country had that also started with the letter K. Kohinoor Airlines is founded by a flamboyant owner, played by Saswata Chatterjee, and interestingly, is named Vijaywalia. And the airline is going through troubled times. It's almost nearing bankruptcy, it's not able to pay to their crew members, and interestingly, the entire crew is dressed in red. And this not so famous airline that we had in this country also had its crew dressed in red. Now when desperate times come, desperate measures have to be taken. Well, that forms the crux of the story as to, on one particular flight, something happens which draws all three crew members, Tabu, Kareena Kapoor and Kriti Sanon, to a world of crime. What is that world? Where will it lead them? Will they get caught? And what is the heist plan that they devise to recover the wealth? Well, that forms the major plot of this movie. Well, the movie has its moments. There are scenes where you will laugh out loud, you will grin and you will chuckle. But is that enough? Well, not so. The movie could have been so much more. You are left wanting at the end of the movie that desire of how it could have been so much better is a feeling that you are left with. Particularly the heist sequence. It is drawn out too fast and too simple. And when it comes to heist movies, the planning and the tension that gets created along with the comedy elements makes it very, very interesting and fun to watch. Well, that's missing in this movie. There are scenes that you'll enjoy, but overall the heist piece is done very quickly, and it is shown as a very simple method which doesn't keep you engrossed. Remember Ocean's 8? How that entire sequence was so well done. Well, that is something that this movie could have taken inspiration from to make the second half that much more engaging. Performance wise, well, all three of them are top notch, and their camaraderie is the best thing. Tabu, Kareena Kapoor and Kriti Sanon, they are just fabulous together. I just hope there is more movies when they can all come together and we can have more of this comedy and fun on the screen with all three of them. Kriti Sanon definitely looks the glam. You know, out of all the three, I think she is the most glam, and I think these days she is doing some fabulous performances and does stand out. Whereas Kareena Kapoor and Tabu has always been top actresses and their scenes are fun. So these three top ladies, I think they are fabulous to watch. Well supported by Diljit Dosanjh. He and Kriti Sanon's chemistry is absolutely fire. I think you will enjoy the scenes that both of them have together, particularly the dinner outing that they go together. It's so much fun, so much delight to watch. Kapil Sharma has been underutilized. He is the king of comedy, but somehow this movie doesn't exploit his comedy talent. He could have brought so much to this movie. Unfortunately, he plays a very subdued role. I don't know if there's a deliberate attempt to change his image to get more serious roles in the movie, but then I think you miss the comedy element of Kapil Sharma in this movie. So overall, a decent movie. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. But like I said, when you walk out of the theater, you will feel that I wanted it so much more. All the same, I still feel go out, check this out, because the three top ladies in this movie will keep you entertained throughout, and it's worth a watch. So do check out Crew in a theater near you. So that's it for this episode of An Ordinary Review with PJ. If you'd love to listen to my episodes, then this episode will also be available as a podcast on Apple Podcast and Spotify. Do keep sharing your feedback, and I'll be back with more interesting reviews in the weeks to come. Thank you, and do take care of yourselves.